just quickly, I forgot to mention at the start of this video, is that if you have a garrison, I mean everyone has a garrison, but you know, you're into it and you use it a bit, and have a free, I think it's a medium slot, or have something that you wouldn't mind replacing, I highly recommend putting down a Gladiator's Sanctum, because this will just increase the rate in which you receive gear and other cool stuff like extra honor points and heaps of gold. It's really cool. It surprised me how worthwhile it is having one down. And also, if you upgrade it to level 3, it will also give you the ability to queue for the free-for-all Gladiators Arena thing, and that's a heap of fun. So you should try that out if you haven't already. But the reason I want to mention worthwhile having the Gladiators Arena down is because you'll receive broken bones. I don't actually have any in my bag right now. Oh, yes I do. I have 193 broken bones. And you get this from just being on Ashran pretty much. Just running around. If you're close by to where someone dies, you will get broken bones. Now what these are used for is you come to your Gladiator Sanctum, right click on the bone pile, and start a work order from 10 broken bones. Now max this out, come back in 3 hours, and there'll actually be a pile of gold here. You right click on, and there can be an assortment of random things such as heap of PvP honor gear, 620 or 600 eye level. It also has a chance to be Warforged, just like my weapon, which just increases the eye level slightly, as well as it can have gold and honor points. So it's really cool and can really help increase the pace in which you get PvP geared. So this is a quick little tip I thought I'd add before the start of the video. I forgot to mention. And without further ado, here's the rest of the video. Yo guys, what is going on? Today I'm bringing you a video on how to get geared the quickest when it comes to PvP. So the first thing that I want to talk about is this only works if your side or your faction is the dominant side of that server. So for me, I'm on Frostmourne Alliance, and we pretty much dominate the whole server. We have more players. So what you want to do, if that's the same circumstance for you, you'll come to Ashran. If you aren't on the dominant side of your server, then you can skip this little bit. It's not going to be too much of a loss, but it is a little advantage if you are on the dominant side. So you'll teleport in here if you've never been to Ashran before. Alliance is their home base down here. Horde are up here. So for Alliance, I teleport in, I run across a bridge, and it will ask me, do you want to be a part of the big battle? You just click yes, and then you'll run up towards the middle. As you approach the middle, what I would recommend doing is in general chat, just go /1, just type invite please, okay? Now what should be happening is there should be a big party of people doing the same thing you're doing, just farming honor and the boxes here on Ashran. And you should get a invite to join this party, and as you can see here, I'm in a big one of like 30 or so people. I've already done this for today, but I'll just explain what I did exactly. What you do here on Ashran is join up in the middle. You'll capture a point of big flag. It takes about a minute or so to capture. You'll then move up to here and capture another point. And once you have done that, or your team has done that, as you can see down the chat log down here, their high, or the Horde's high warlord Volrath yells out that Alliance are at the gates. And as you can see on the map, they are running in right now into the Horde base. They're going to kill this high warlord guy. When you make it to the bridge of the opposing side's faction, it spawns their big boss. When you run in and kill the big boss, you then receive 250 honor points, as well as a gleaming Ashmole strongbox, and that is a guaranteed piece of gear, but it is random on what exact piece actually comes out. So what you want to do is, if you are close to full geared as I am full geared. All I want to do here is as you can see, my pants are level 600. I want the 620 version. Just random what you get. Same with the trinket and the rings. So what you do, if you're getting close to full geared, or your faction is not the dominant side on your server, what you want to do is simply queue up for the old battlegrounds. Now I'll give a tip here. You actually exclude up to 2 battlegrounds and still get the daily bonus for queuing as a random battleground. So obviously what you want to do is remove the 2 that your faction seem to lose the most against. Now for Alliance, I feel as though, this is all personal preference, or you can look at stats or whatever, but I like to remove Deepwind Gorge and Strand of the Ancients. I feel Alliance really have a hard time on those two. Now, if you're on the Horde faction, I can guarantee you that Isle of Conquest and where's Alterac Valley? There it is. Remove, if I was you, I would remove Alterac Valley and, as I said, Isle of Conquest, because it is a well-known fact that Alliance win like 9 out of 10 games on those maps. I'm not sure what it is, if the map has an imbalance, or I'm really just not sure, but as a Horde, I make sure I have those two unticked. I think this is a better thing to do, like after you do Ashran for the first day, or sorry, for the first time that day, and you receive your box, you can no longer receive that Gleaming Ashmore Strongbox from killing the High Warlord. All you get is your, I think, 250 honor points. The thing is though, in my opinion, Battlegrounds give you more honor for your time spent. So, but if you like Ashran, feel free to just stay in Ashran and keep getting gear. But after you do it for the first day, or your faction is not the dominating one on that server, then just do your Battlegrounds. Remove the two that you think you're going to lose the most. And as you can see there, you will get a strong box for completing whether or not you win or lose. The only thing is, if you win, you're of course going to get a little bit more honor, as well as a gold strong box. Now, the gold just has a the rankings of strong boxes just means they have a better chance for better gear or better rewards. If you lose Battlegrounds, you receive a bronze strong box. I think this is pretty cool because whether you win or you lose, you're still getting boxes and stuff. Keeps it interesting, keeps it fun, and you have a chance to get gear. The other thing you can do is queue for skirmishes, but unless you're a very, very good player and win absolutely every single game, I feel as though this is not as quick like income of honor over your time spent as it is queuing for Battlegrounds. I think you receive 45 honor just off the top of my head from winning a skirmish. So, you know, if you start losing them, then, you know, it's not as quick. So I would recommend Ashran, and then Battleground until you're full geared. I hope this video helped you out a little bit and gave you a good idea on what you need to do in order to get geared for that next up and coming PvP season. And I hope you have a heap of fun in doing so. Thanks for watching, guys. I will see you guys later.